Hello everyone, it's Desiree from the blog Borealis Mom, here in Fairbanks, Alaska, on a beautiful spring day. I thought I'd take you guys along as we go throughout our week and see what we're up to. As you guys know, we are a homestead here in Fairbanks, Alaska, and it's currently April 2026. And we've been having kind of a slow start to spring this year. We had a really long and cold winter, and it's definitely left us wanting more sunshine, more warmth. And so we've been spending a lot of our time outside, which we do every spring, but it's just felt kind of more important this year, because of the winter we've had. So we've lived in Alaska for 5 years now, and this was the coldest winter we've experienced, but it was also the coldest ever recorded since they've been recording. And it was definitely a doozy. A lot of people had frozen pipes, frozen vehicles. We often didn't climb above -30 for much of December and January, and it was definitely the longest stretch my family's ever had with not going outside to play. Of course, we have to go outside to, leave to go to town and things like that, but we didn't go out to play much because it was just way colder than even our gear could tolerate. And we usually invest in really good winter gear, but it's only good to a certain degree. Spring in Alaska is very exciting because every day brings something different. Every day thaws a little bit more, and you can see more of the ground, more of the trees, a little bit more of everything every day, and so we're always excited to go out and see what's changed overnight. We also have brought ducks onto our homestead this spring and are really enjoying them. These are our little Indian runner ducks, and we've been enjoying watching them play and taking care of them and kind of learning as we go along. They're super cute, the kids love them, and it gets the kids involved in, homestead chores and things of that nature, and they're just the best. One of the things I've done this week to prepare for spring and the thaw is to get more seeds planted. So this week I planted some oregano, echinacea, if I'm saying that right, lemon balm, tomatoes. I've got Roma, red cherry, and beefsteak. I've got some daisies, lavender, poppy, lupine, and my kale. And then here in a couple days, I'll be able to start the calendula and some other flowers and herbs. It's still kind of early, but I've got my good seed starting set up here. So this shelf is pretty awesome. I'm also trying to bring these aloe back to life. They didn't tolerate the winter too well. But yeah, so I've got my seeds starting pretty good here. And this will be pretty full. I'm actually going to have to get another one here shortly. That way I can house all of the seedlings when they get older. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to this week. Gardening and taking care of the ducks on top of just normal house chores and normal spring chores. So we're not going to let all of that good compost go to waste. All the duck bedding is going to go into the compost bin. We'll start around, and it makes the best garden fertilizer addition. I took out the paint tray because it was just kind of taking up way too much space. It kept making the water tip over, and it was just kind of a pain in the butt. So anyway, this is what it looks like when it's clean, which will only last about a day or so. I really couldn't ask for a better spring season than what we've been having, because it's been lovely sunny days full of fun and outdoor play, and then we'll have days of rain, which we've definitely missed rain over the winter. When you're cooking from scratch a lot, one of the most important things to save time is meal prep. And so I'll cook things in batches. So here I'm going to go ahead and cook a couple days worth of eggs for my husband's lunch. I guess it's technically his breakfast, but it's a part of his lunch that I send with him. And I'll go ahead and fry up a bunch of bacon. That way I'm not having to do that every single day. It's a lot more work cooking this way, cooking from scratch and having mostly ingredients in your house, but it's very rewarding. It's something that I enjoy doing, and it's just pays off in the end. Look at these beautiful eggs. The next thing I'm going to make is going to be my pumpkin muffins, and you may be wondering why I'm making pumpkin muffins in the spring, but honestly, it's like the best time because it's using canned pumpkin from the fall, when you can all that pumpkin, or if you buy pumpkin when it's on sale for Thanksgiving and the holiday season, you might have some left over, and this is the perfect time to use it up. Also, this recipe is perfect for picky eaters. I have a couple in my house, so I love to make a variety of different muffins, but I do have a couple of kids in my house that don't like that. They don't like the texture of like blueberry muffins or even chocolate chip muffins. But for some reason, pumpkin muffins have just really settled with them well. And so I keep these on hand all the time because it's something I know that they'll eat and enjoy. I didn't have any brown sugar on hand, so I'm actually making my own here, which is pretty easy. It's just 1 tablespoon of molasses to 1 cup of brown sugar. And you can even put it in a food processor or whip it up even better than I did. I didn't need to because it doesn't matter going in this muffin recipe, so it can still be kind of coarse like this. You can find this pumpkin muffin recipe over on my blog, borealismom.com. I've got it on there for you. It was this week's blog article. And these are just the perfect snack for any picky eater or kids in general, or even, myself. As a mom, I love these. It's a great pick-me-up in the afternoon. They are pretty nutritious. I mean, you could always add more nutrition by using whole wheat flour, but there's a lot of vitamins packed into the pumpkin, so it's just a way to sneak those into my kids' diet.
I go faster.
Okay.
Fly up. Fly up.
I hope that no matter where you're at, you are enjoying your spring season, bringing it in nice and slow, and doing all the things that you love. Until next week, thanks, guys.